Another video. Yeah, he did it again. We're creating an ERC 1155 token, and we're gonna be connecting that token to the front end. So we're building out a full stack application. To be honest, and what we're gonna build is essentially this right here, or something similar to this, depending on my mood. But the goal is just to showcase you how to set up an ERC 1155 token and customizable token. In my opinion, I customize it for my purposes, and I want to show you how to do it yourself. And you might not, if you watch this video, you're probably sure what an ERC 1155 token. If you're not too sure, it's a multi-token standard. And imagine ERC 20, ERC 71 start having a baby. And yeah, this is what they did. They had this nice curly hair dude right here. But let's get straight started in the project. What we're going to do is, you see right here, I have all my stuff right here. So let me just get the project set up. Boom. I'm actually going to put this over here. Boom. So when we're in your project, I call this YouTube clear. First of all, let me not make sure my face is not in the way. Sometimes bad boys he be there. You know what I'm saying? He be there. So let me get everything back up though. Okay, what I want to do, I like to start with yarn. I want a yarn. Add. Actually, I don't really know how to use yarn like that, to be honest. And it does this, yes. Clear npm install. Does it save dev hard hat? I think it should be already in, really. Let's see. Oh, no. Nah, I don't want to do this. I want to do this. Sorry. CD. Room DR. I want to make DR contracts. Make DR contracts. This is going to be my head directory. Then I'm going to npm init. Then clear it. Right? npm dash designate. Yes. I done forgot it. Should I already? Yeah. npm install dash save dev hard hat. I'm mixing yarn in this. Best believe, because you saw before. That's what we're going to do. So when you start, I use hard hat, not truffle. I don't use Foundry, which I'm gonna check out Foundry later in my journey. Why I didn't know module not in here? Why are you supposed to be in here? Oh, come on, dump. I'm doing this all wrong. Y'all watching me do this? Remove DR. I did the same thing. CD contracts. npm. Dash init. Yes. npm init. Dash yes. There you go. npm install dash save dev hard hat. Okay, now we're good. Great. I'm about to say I better be in contracts. There we go. After everything's set up on that side, boy, we just gonna wait a little bit on that one. And talk to me now. Talk Talk back to me. How y'all guys do today? Are you excited to get straight into ERC 1155 token? Are you a Web3 developer right now? If so, how did you get your first job? How you loving it? You loving the contract? You building new applications for your community and your services? I hope you are. All right, cool. Once we have this up and running, this MPX hard hat. I'm gonna create an empty hard hat file because I'm a DJ. I know, right? And in this file, why does it look like that? Oh, it's fine. In this file, I'm gonna create a new folder that I'm gonna call it contracts. Can we get straight to the contracts first? Everything we can get everything else as we go. We're all here for the ERC 1155 token, and I don't want to wake y'all up. So I'm gonna call this one orcs.soul. Yeah, frogs. So what is this, a soul? But first we do that, I'm gonna copy and paste this in here. As you see, I hope you can just give it good luck when we're installing. We already deploy ethers, chai, what the heck? It would do me like that. You saw how it do me? Okay, yeah. Hard deploy, hard gas report, prettier plugin to make everything less lazy, slower coverage. Some things we might not use, but this is just an industry standard that I do, which I'm going to add that like that. Let that do its thing. Yarn so much faster than NPM. Everything. Let's get it. I realize this is gonna be a full stack application, so I'll run y'all through a lot of things in this project. For sure, for sure. I'm excited though. And y'all cool people, so I mean, I do it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I do it for y'all. Okay. Not this most entertaining entertaining YouTuber. I know, I'm sorry. But you do follow me on TikTok. I make quick TikToks and stuff. And it's late at night, guys. It is 6:30 a.m. in the morning. I'm just building, man. Just trying to build and stuff. Telling y'all my life and stuff, man. Just get connected with me, man. Get connected with me on an interpersonal level. I mean, interpersonal, I think that means community. Get connected with me on a personal level. You know what I'm saying? We all human, all trying to get it. Got my crown on. This is taking longer than I thought, and I don't want to edit. So y'all can skip the videos to whatever part it is. I know some people, they just show you a setup project, which is I get straight to the point. Well, I'm doing a full stack application, so I'm gonna just show y'all the whole process. And it's more like a live stream. Stick with me, if not. I love y'all. I made a new portfolio today, guys. You ever had that developer urge where you just need a new portfolio? I sure had that thing. I'll tell you now. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I still got breath in my eye. Boy, it's taking a long time. Ain't it? Shoosh. I ain't know it would take this long before. There we go. We good? No, we not. Because now we gotta do something. Go to Open 7 ERC level. Try to go to this. And we're gonna copy this. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that comes after. But this is not even in the contracts. How we get this in the contract? What we're gonna do is I use yarn npm when I mix patches already. I already did what you're not supposed to do, but it's yarn. I forget how to do it as a dev yarn. I think it's dash D really. Open zep fill-in / contract. I think it's a rock band, ain't it? That's how I remember Open Zeppelin. I think it's like a little rock band. I ain't never heard none of their stuff. But I know they be doing this thing and they got a big following. You know what I'm saying? I was never, a rock guy growing up. Wasn't gonna lie to you. Alright, cool. Let's get everything. Let's get our XPX license identifier. I can't spell, so I gotta look at license identifier. MIT, and we get that pragma solidity. We're going to do 0.8.0, 8.0, which is probably not even our. See, watch. I'm an npx hard. Oh, let's see, I'm a hard at compile. It might not work. You know why it doesn't work? It says solidity version pragma statement does not match any computer. So we have to go here. We gotta list our compliers. And also we gotta do this too. Because we did not do this. Boom. We get to require everything that we just import. So require economic labs, that's hard hat ethers. Sorry, think my way. Why is it not working? Alright, cool. Require economic lab / hard hat waffle. There's this / hard hat ether scan as require hard hat deploy require hard not solidity coverage. I mean, I might use this, but just for good practice. Require hard hat gas report. We might use this to show you how to use. Require. We definitely gonna need this right here for our MV files. env require dot in dot config dot config. I think we need, no, we're good on that one. But as right here, we see a reason not working because our Solidity compile version is all booty up. So we're gonna fix that. How we gonna fix that? This is how we gonna fix that. We're gonna delete that. And we're gonna make it an object. You see, make it a little object. Actually, then we make it a little object. We're gonna look at compiler version. We want compilers. And give us the, let's do a list of compilers version 0.8.0. Let's add that little version here. Version 0. Okay, yeah. We just need 0.8.0, right? Yeah, 0.1. 8.1. Now you can't save that. You don't have compile. Oh, let's add. I'm not using it, but just for safekeeping version 0. What am I using? Yeah, I'm using 0.8. It's just 0.6.6. That's weird. Cool, we're good. Well, now you know how to do that, guys. Maybe you didn't know that. But now you know. How you know. Now you know. So let's get straight to it, guys. Let's put an ERC level 51 contract. How do you do that? Well, we get straight to error codes later. First, what do you need in ERC? Well, in this particular contract, how I want it to set up is this. I want your user to be able to only mint one of the ERC 1155 token ID, right? So I'm gonna limit them to a fixture of 1 mint per token. And of course I want this to be connected to the front end. If you're familiar with ERC 1155s, if you look at it in the constructor, it mints automatically when you call a contract with a sense that then you have to distribute it to among users. But I don't want to distribute it among users. I want the user to be able to mint strictly this token strictly from the website. So how do we do that? I'm going to show you, but let's think about what we need in this contract. What do you think we need in this contract? Well, I want a fixed amount. I want a set fixed amount of tokens to be minted, right? A set fixed amount of tokens to be minted. In this case, we can do 10, just to be a basic example. We're going to do 10 tokens to be minted, right? I want to keep track of tokens that are being, what's up with the keep track of tokens that are being minted? Why? Well, because how will you know how many are being minted and how do you know when to stop? So we're going to have a counter that keep tracks of tokens that are being minted. Cool, cool. We're doing good, guys. Anything else we need in this cooking? On ERC 1155, we got a set token ID. I say set NFT, set ERC 1155 token ID, which is equal to a number. And besides that, oh yeah, of course, we need to set the price of each token, which makes us pretty good. And we will show us later just the base URI, so we can have a cool image to mint from. Cool, we get straight to this later, the base URI. First, just set the contract. So the contract frogs is ERC 1155. Excuse me. Oh, okay, there's nothing in here yet. Let's just set the constructor real quick. I know it's gonna make me mad. 55. Yeah. Excuse me. Why are you being like this to me right now? Because I'm in it. Excuse me. Alright, let's set up what we need. What do we need, guys? Let's set the ERC 1155 token ID. In this case, we only have one. So we're gonna set one. I'm gonna call it unit 256. I think that saves gas. Doing that. Public constant frogs equals 0. So come up to 0, right? Is set the max number of frogs to be minted instead. So unit 256 private immutable. Why did I make it private? Because it doesn't really need a change, or people don't need to see it, and it will save cast on the contract. So max token IDs equal 5. That's why I do that. Now set the price of the token. So unit 256 private. Well, yeah, you don't need to know that. Immutable I price equals 0.01 ether. We need to know the price of it. Why do you need the price of it? And let's now set owner of contract. Address private immutable owner. Again, you don't need to really show the owner. Why is it doing that? Control flow was ends and not initial line. Right here, say I owner equals message sender. Does that fix things for you? Does that make you happy? It does. Now, and we want to keep a counter to keep track of token IDs. So let's list this bad boy. Should I name it counter, or should I use it? Yeah, it's okay. Now let's do token IDs. Keep consistency. Unit 256 public. If that gonna be constant, it's gonna go and change. I can do this. I look like it's private. I don't know. I'm gonna do something. To me, naming is very important, guys. It's gonna start at 0. Name is very important. Max token ID. See, I like the capitalized name. Cause sometimes I be getting confused. Y'all be getting confused, man. All right, guys. Now let's get straight into it. No, I'm not gonna skip the function. Y'all might get confused, and I don't want y'all to get confused. So it's a very simple contract. There's gonna be 2 functions within this contract. Well, it's gonna be a lot of getters, but it's gonna be 2 callers. You say that signers that will sign the function, sign the contract. So for the first one, a mint, of course. Again, it's very different from this one. This is the standard. We want some specifications in our mint function. Mint, you want to be public and you want to be payable. To send ether in contracts, you got to make the thing public and you got to make it payable. That's how you do it. That's how they set it up, but how you do it. So again, I'm gonna show y'all a different way of using required statements. Instead of using required statements, we're gonna do error codes or save gas on contract. I just specifically just use this way because this is the method that I know to be better until proven otherwise. So we'll get to that though. So first, we want to check if user has more than 1 token. If so, don't be able to mint. We'll get to that in a minute. Then we want to check if there are still available tokens. If so, dude, you can mint. Then we want to check if user has enough funds to pay for our freaking NFT, dude. If so, mint, right? Then at the end of the day, we want the mint, which just takes the message our sender. We're taking our ID we put. We want to be 1, and it's going to be pretty much 0. They're like, oh, what do you think we need to do now, guys? We got to keep track of how many being minted. We got to keep track of token IDs. So we're going token IDs plus equal. Or plus plus. Got like plus plus better. Some data scientists probably were like, what do you do plus plus? But you know, whatever. And this is where we set error codes. This is the error codes. So usually you would do this. For example, let's do require owner. Let's make a modifier, like I said. Modifier only owner. And this only owner modifier, right? Usually we'll say require messages.sender to be equal to I owner. I owner. If not, you are not the owner. That's what we would usually go with. That's what we would usually go with as a standardized way, right? But we're bosses here, guys. We only do the best. We only try to do the best. Instead, we're gonna set an error code. Error contract owner. That's how you set error codes. This is save gas. I think. Don't quote me on this, guys. Don't quote me on this. Weird. Like a lot of you, man. I don't know why it's doing that. I have no clue why it's doing that. What do you mean expected that? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Why are you doing this? Why are you acting funny? What do you mean? I never had this problem before, ever. Are you acting different? Not owner. I swear I never had a problem. Let's do something. Oh. You acting weird. I never had this problem, and I couldn't even tell you why he's doing it. I'm at a mind-blowing loss. Now I hate to be that guy who's like, oh, spend 30 hours just trying to figure this out. Then I gotta edit. I don't want to edit, dude. Being quite honest with you. Error not owner. This must be something I'm not doing right. I'm not doing it. Expected this? What do you mean expected this? You not have one of these bad boys in here? I got you up here now. Yeah, I got you up here. What's going on? I got you up here. I don't know, man. I'm at a loss myself. Yeah, you got that. You take that off him. See something now. See something. You see how I don't do that no more? Oh, then you want to do that. Oh man, you're really being funny with me. Guys, I'm very embarrassed to do this. I'm very embarrassed. But we're gonna do required statements because we're just gonna get the job done. We're gonna get the job done. I want to do the if statements, but it's okay. Okay, first of all, we're gonna require that it's embarrassing, guys. Very embarrassing. Very. What we gonna do? What can we do? Anyway, we gonna require that the balance of, because that's how you check the balance of. So where's the balance of? Let's show you. Let's show you what the balance of we're gonna do. We go to ERC 1155, and they have a balance of right here. Balance of requiring the amount of tokens type of ID owned by account. Our ID is 0. And we're gonna check if the the balance of message.sender 0 great equal, what the hell? Greater than equal to 1. If so, make sure I'm in the right thing. You can't mint no more. Just keep it all classy. We want to keep it classy. Oh, that's why it doesn't work. Because you got to add another junk in this one, and I don't think you belong in here. I think you belong You can't mint no more. Okay, you're not doing this right. Okay, just stay here. Create ego within one. There we go. That's how you do that. Then next we want to acquire if token IDs is greater than equal than immutable max token IDs. If so, there are no more tokens to be minted. Sorry, dude, you just missed a chance. Then we want to check if you sent them that right amount of money, right? We want to smash that value is greater or is less than. It's less than equal to price. Send more money, man. We don't got time for this, but I got time today, right? That's how they say it. Boom, boom. All right. Oh, I said, well, you're not working. All right. So far, our contract should work off the mint, off the straight mint. But then, okay, there's an issue. What is the issue, Sid? We want to get money from the contract. We want to withdraw some money from this contract. How do we do that? What's getting function? Well, first of all, something we always got to do with every contract that receives Ether receives Ether. We create receive external payable. Always have this in. And fallback, right? External payable. This is just for every payable contract that's receiving Ether. It's always good to have that. But anyways, now you can shake to it. We want to create a function with draw capital D because capital D because you know. But we said something cool earlier. Did you know it's a public function because, well, we want to be able to access it, right? But what's something cool out of that? We said only owner, so we only want the only owner to do this, guys. That's the perfect modifier. It modifies the function for a specific thing. So, for example, if I added modifier, only the only owner can call this function. We don't want random degens just taking our money away, do we? I don't know about you, but I don't. I sure don't. Okay, let's get it. So address owners equal to I, or mention that center. Yeah, I owner. I just what is you? Address owners. Why do you look like that? I don't know. You just didn't feel right for me. It just didn't feel right for me. Anyways, unit 256 amount. The amount we're going to take is address. This dot balance. This is the call that gets that. What do you look like that for, man? You making me uncomfortable. You mean view? Why is it view? Is it withdraw? Okay, I'm not done yet. So, anyways, address dot this dot balance is how you access the current balance of this contract. The address this contract balance. In this case, it would be Matic, Mumbai, whatever native cryptocurrency that this contract is existing on. So what blockchain ever this exists on would be its balance, or be its native balance. Avalanche would be AVAX, Binance would be Binance, or yeah, you know, you get the gist of it. Bool send. This is how you send money. One way to send money in a contract. Call value amount. Boom. That's how you do that. Then we require send to be true. If it's not, fail to send Ether. And we just set up a full contract, a withdrawal contract, guys. The only thing we don't have is to get the image of it, which we're going to create in one moment. But as of now, guys, you're good. You're good. But of course, the contract's not finished. Why is it not finished? We want some getters. We want some getters to make sure life is good and the front end is all great. So let's do that real quick, guys. This function is get balance of sender, which is just going to be a public view returns. Going to be a unit 256 or unit 250, unit 8 or unit 8 costs more gas, so don't do that. Return message dot sender dot balance. Dot balance is how you get the balance of something. So you just gotta get balance of this contract, get balance of this contract. That. Well, that's not really necessary, honestly, but it's always good. Okay. We want to get balance of. We want to check how much tokens the user holds. We need that function get balance of tokens. So public view returns unit 256 return balance, same thing as before, balance of message.sender 0. We want this because we won't have to check if this guy holds more for our front end. If not, you can't access certain things, features. So I think that's pretty cool. Get balance of contract. Is this needed? Probably not, but probably not. Yeah, why not? I mean, you can view it on the blockchain regardless. So, but you might want to do it. So this function get balance of contract. Why not? I'm just gonna show you how to do it anyways. Public view returns unit 256 return address this dot balance. That's pretty dope, guys. So let's do that. So then we want to get it. Then of course return token IDs. How many? This is good for fun. This is good. This will be used to check how many have been minted so far. So function get token IDs, public view returns. Yeah, right. Unit 256 return token IDs. Whew. It's a lot of things, right? One more though. Get the max token. Return max token IDs. Function get max token IDs. Public view returns unit 256. Boom, boom, boom. Return. Ooh. Return. Ooh. Return max. Oh, yeah, I forgot the mutable. Return max token IDs. What are you doing? It's gonna say like pure in it, yeah. I need to go say pure because it's immutable, so I don't need to do a view. Overall, guys, npx yarn hard hat compile. Overall, we just did it, guys. We really just did it. Guys. You made it far. If you're here with me, you can go, really. But you're not. You know why? Because we still have to do some tests and we got to publish this to the smart contract and all that stuff. So let's do this right now. Let's create a utilis folder. Utilis. In this folder, let's create a verify.js. This will auto-verify our contract when we deploy it. So we don't have to go through that long, egregious process to do it. Alright, cool. So it's const run equal require hard hat. Cool. Then const verify equal a. Okay, verify function. Yeah, verify function is asynchronous, of course, but takes in contract, address, and arguments. We don't have any arguments in this case. Let's do that. Console.log. Let's say verifying contract. Then put it in try blocks. Wait, run, verify. Boom, 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 boom. Am I going too fast for y'all guys? Hope not. First of all, you don't need that. Address would be, address would be contract address. Args, right? Structure arguments would be args. In our particular case, catch e. This is good. So if e dot message dot to lowercase dot include dot includes already verified, then console.log already verified. That was pretty unnecessary, wasn't it? But I did it anyway. Excuse me. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Anyways, else console.log e. So we just set our, this is going to verify our contract using the run thing that this is how you verify it. Go to Hard Docs and tell you everything about it, man. 4 o'clock in the morning. I apologize for how I sound. But I was like, hey, I want to record now. So I want the motivation to go away. So I grabbed it. Alright, cool. New folder called deploy folder. In the deploy folder, let's call it 01 deploy frogs.js. This is an interesting folder, guys. This is gonna deploy our token. Right? So let's get straight to it. Excuse me, you won't let me get to it. I mean, yeah, I want to delete it now. You won't let me. You won't let me get to it. Right. You want that deploy frog. There you go. Let me get to it. You saw I won't let me do it. Anyways, let's get this in this thing. It's const network ethers. Just takes me. You go require hard hat const verify. You go require. We're gonna get required because we're gonna do everything from verify. We're gonna auto do this bad boy. Auto do it. Module.exports. You go async. It takes in get named accounts, which we don't have set up yet, but you'll see. Deployments. We don't set up now, but you'll see. Get it all in here, guys. Now. I need something wrong. Okay, you see const deploy log. You go deployments const deployer is deployer. It goes await get named account console dot. You don't need the console longer really. Then let's deploy the frogs const frog contract equals wait deploy. What's the frog called, man? It's called frogs. Boom from come from deployer. which we will initiate. Log true, which we initiate. Arguments, in this case we have none. Wait confirmations. Network.get block config.block confirmations, or one, depends, right? This is good, this is good practice, because you know how long the blockchain might be slow, it might be fast, it might not be, don't know. And we have this log thing that we get from deployments, which just makes everything easier for us. So saying console.log. We're verifying on testnet. Oh, wait. Verify. Contract add. Address, no argument. Remember, in our function verify what takes in the contract and argument. You see? Then we log just to say this bad boy has been done. Then at the end, since we're doing hard at deploy, that we're gonna do this module, the exports that tag is equal all frogs. Cool. So if you just grep, if I, like for example, I did npx or yarn hard hat deploy grep frogs. If I had more deploy scripts in here, I would just deploy this one. But in this case, we don't. And we have to set up now our environment variables, and we gotta set these bad boys up. But I will come back to you in the morning because I'm actually getting pretty tired, man. So I've been so long for me. And we're gonna get straight into the video. I want to hold y'all up no more in the last part of the video. I'm actually gonna know what I'm doing, but right now I want to actually introduce y'all to getting Alchemy API introduced, installed into your app development thing. Because what we're gonna need is we'll need a key so we can deploy. It's like a middleman. It allows us to deploy to the smart contracts, and we do that through Alchemy. I know, right? Decentralization, right? Decentralization. But yes, we gonna need to get this key, and we're gonna need to get our Mumbai key. Because we're doing Polygonmatic for this particular smart contract development. So anyways, I will be deleting this key anyway. What we're going to do is we're going to close everything that's open so we have some consistency. We're going to create a new file. We're going to call it .env. And this env file, you're going to create Alchemy API. What is our Alchemy API? Our Alchemy API will be no view key. It will be this right here. I know sometimes it's different. It depends on the circumstances. If not, I do want to verify real quick. And let me verify. Don't want to leave y'all guys alone the straight line. Where I had that folder is botch. Save all. Let's go to our config. Go to our env. Yes, it's going to be this Polygonmatic Mumbai. Yep, that's us right there. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to get our Etherscan API. We're going to get that in a minute. And we're going to get our Matic private key, which I will not be showing you. I won't be not showing you either of this. But I will be showing you how to get your Etherscan API. And you do this. So you're going to have to log in, you have to create an account. And we go to API keys, it's going to show you API keys. I wish I could show you guys. I really do. I can't. But I'm going to show you how to get your private key for your. I'm not using a test wallet. And if I was, I could run you down. But make sure you do look up how to do this. I am a botch YouTuber. I do apologize. But what we're going to need to do is, what you would do is you would first have Matic in. You will go to settings. You will go to account details, export private key, which we're not going to show you. And we're not going to see this right here. We're actually going to hide everything. So I'm about to put this into my account. And as we talk, but Now to show you this file. I apologize. So, guys, if you get to pause the video and go do that, please do so. Make it much worth your time. You will be very, 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 very rewarded intellectually for doing such things. Give me that. No, I don't want to edit you. Give me that copy. Give me that. Boom. Where's my private key at? Account details. Export private key. Enter your password. Same name. Alright, change my password is now. Oh, that's not the password anyway, so haha. It's not working. Alright, got it. Ooh. Done. Done. And we would not be in this file no more. So, on this note, I'm not going to, so let me write it down because I want to open this file and have some problems with the opposition, which is my lovely guy watching videos right now. That's the pen. All these pens, but never comes to an end. Like my relationship. That's right here. Okay. API. Ether scan API and magic private key. Alright guys, now we get straight into the video. We can actually get back into the cuts and meet the video. You feel me? You feel me? Boom. 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 We are in it. So what we're going to be doing is in our in our hard.config, we're going to be doing some cool things. What are we going to be doing? For this particular video, we're just going to be adding our network. So how do you do that? Let's set out an object. Networks. I don't need hard hat. We want Mumbai. Okay, that's what we're going to be using. Which is a chain ID of 8001. Block confirmation. We just wanted to make sure that the confirms on the block. But here's what we have to do right here. Const alchemy. When I say alchemy API equal to process.m alchemy API const matic key equal to process.n matic key. Cool. Const ether scan API equal to, let's say, process.n ether scan API. Boom, right there. Should we put on that? So your alchemy API? No. Yes. Right. Accounts. Matic key. And save deployment true. See, you want to say that. Oh no, true. You want that. Definitely want that, guys. Then you want to add your right here ether scan or ether scan. Ah, my heart just ate just now. Ouch. API key. Mumbai. This API, which we should be good after that. Then just because we're beastly, doing gas reporter. I think we have that installed, don't we? Yeah, we do. Gas reporter is going to display how much gas our functions and our total contract cost, which is just that's good. Enabled true.
Oh no, false. Why be false? Output file dash report .txt. That's good. No colors. True. And that's good. And this is very important because this is how we deploy our contracts. Get named if you're familiar to get named account. Well, just gonna get our deployer. So, and he's gonna be default at the 0th index. Indeed, guys, I made it pretty far. Stick along. Excuse me, I'm not bored. Promise. Promise. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So anyway, we're good, guys. We'll be at now. What the have I not done? One thing I think we are really potentially good on deploying this contract onto the blockchain. Because we have all the necessary things. This is not a test. We are not testing the contract in this video. I will do a separate video on that. I love you, but I don't love you that much. New terminal. Just bring this up. Let's see the contract. Let npx hard hat compile. If I do an npx and yarn, yarn hard hat compile. It's loading. Invalid account. Mumbai expected string received undefined. Magic account expected string received undefined. Excuse me, what is this one? Sometimes I spell stuff wrong, so let me make sure they spell it wrong. Default. Yeah, name account. Polygon Mumbai. It's good. Accounts. Matic key. Interesting. Alchemy API. Interesting. Let me go to my end file. Matic private key. There we go. But it potentially was a spelling error. Matic private key. So now when we deploy this function, let's go back to the deploy function to see what it is doing. We are deploying through our deployer, who is right here at the 0th index. Deployment, that's cool. Deploys. Deployer. Deploying. Where are you even being used at? Oh, right here. Look at this. Where are you being used at? Anyways, a foreign contract deploy takes in the contract name. It is arguments. Deploy verify contract. It should be smooth sailing. Let's see. What do you mean? And I save it. There's one more errors in the fire account networks Mumbai. URLs undefined. Alchemy. What do you mean? What do you mean? You can back there. We go. It's weird. That's because I have this at the end. I think that's why. Watch. That's why it didn't work. Watch. What? You stated the value of a string, but what are you? What are you? What are you? Matic Alchemy APIs equal to Alchemy copy back. I spelled it wrong. Spelling errors would be the dark of me, man. It was spelling error, guys. I'm glad I can see like the. Oh shit. I'm glad I can see like the mess ups. Alchemy API is not defined. Oh, I'm like, what do you mean? It does not define. Let's see. Let's see, we got everything Gucci. Done. Look at that, guys. Of all that, we got it done. So, if you're on a hard hat, deploy a contract to see what happens. Let's see what happens. Are you excited? We got a lot of bad boys in here. Require is not defined. This is in our deploy frogs. This is copy and paste. The price better. Told you, man. My spelling is off. Where is it? Reference error. Deploy frogs. Requires not defined. I must have changed it and realized. Let's see now. I made this contract before and I ain't running into all these problems. But it's good to see. I don't know where to require. Oh, right here. See where it is. Oh my donkey. Contract is not defined. Deploy frauds contract is not defined. Contract is not defined. Contract is not defined. Contract aggregates will be fraud contract, not contract aggregates. There you go. Alright, we're getting deuce down there, right? Verify is not a function. Verify is not a function. And module.exports equals verify. Boom. It should work now. Maybe. Let's see that word again. Verify is not a function. Verify. Let's see what I'm not doing right. Verify. I see why, because you never put it in the list. Why would I export a list when there's not a list? That don't make sense. Select network hardware. Please select network supported by Etherscan. The selected network is hard hat. Please select the network by Etherscan. Okay, we go right. I love running into this, but I see why it didn't work because it was a simple problem of when you're on hard hat deploy, you have your network Mumbai. In this particular case, we're deploying the Mumbai network. So there we go. Contract has deployed. We're deploying frogs at the tax end of a long number. Very long number, guys. So probably let that bad boy do what it do. Worry about itself. Stack up his wealth. Do for itself. Verify. Don't rush me. Invalid API key. What? Invalid API key. Cause know why it's invalid API key. I put an Etherscan API on a Mumbai API key. So what you want to do is go to Mumbai PyScan on the mainnet. I'm not signed in. You sign in. To traffic lights. Then you can go to API keys right here. See, myself is like everywhere right now. API keys. I'm gonna copy this one. Put mine in. Watch this, guys. Watch how I just switch up on these people. Watch how I switch up on them. That's verifying contract. Wait for verification result. Ooh, that's a YouTube video. excuse me, how to verify contract programmatically. Alright, programmatically through hard hat. And there we go. So if we do this now, alright, if we go to our contract, we can click on this link right here, but I want to show you where our contract stuff is. Change that. Our contract address in here, our APIs in here as well. So when we deploy to the front end, everything is good. But as you see, we just deployed this contract. And if you click on the contract, you can see 2 minutes ago, July 12th, at this particular time. And here, the contract is already able to be verified. We can write to the contract, which it was the amount. This is interesting. There's a function I have to remove. Okay, you don't want anybody to be able to do this, right? I wonder if only an owner can do stuff like this. I would assume so, but that's something you get into particulars if you're using it. I got to study more on the ERC 1155 and how that works. But okay, guys, let's hop into the deployment of the application. You know, I was going to be nice and I was going to build out the design for y'all. But what y'all Web3 developers, all y'all care about is the functionality of the contract. So that's what I'm going to do for y'all guys. I'm going to make sure the contract is doing all it needs to do. You don't have to worry about that. So let's just put it in. So let's cd out here. Let's npx hard hat, no, npx create next app at latest. Yeah, right. And there we go. Get the my app, everything going on in there. Again, real spicy. Real spicy it is. What you mean? What you mean? I don't want to see that. I ain't with that nature. Black cane nature. What you mean, bro? We could be connecting right now, but we're not. So ls cd my app clear ls is we got. So in your my app file directory, you should have. Let me close this. Pages, API, index.js, and we're going to be working in index.js, and we don't need none of this. We don't need none of this. I'm just going to create the functions for the particular video. I was going to get fancy with y'all, get the design in and all that good stuff, but we just care about the ability to. All we care about is minting the NFT and displaying that we own the NFT, right? So that's what we do that. It's like things change when the Fire Nation attack, guys, and it just happened. So let's go actually this npm run dev. So what this is going to do is allow us to see what we have going on. And it did not update. There you go. Boom. And here's a couple things we will be needing. You need to also make sure in your my app directory, file system, whatever you call it, yarn add dash d web3 module at latest. You got Rainbow Kit and other things, but I'm familiar with web3 modules. We'll use the ethers web3, and that's it for right now. And for the particular videos, deep that out. All I really want is this to have a class equals wrapper. What is a wrapper class? So we go to our styles, global CSS. I'm using a wrapper. What is a wrapper class? Wrapper. Display flex. Just right on the center. Height. 100 viewport. Min height. 100 viewport. And align item center. So when we go into here, we're gonna have our mint button, which is mint button. Just a button for right now. Mint ERC tokens. Mint ERC tokens does nothing for now. So we're just gonna get the functions and mint ERC tokens. What are we building again? I'm looking at my website I'm building. You would mint it, but under here it's gonna show like a number, like paragraph tags. It's gonna be like 0 out of 100. Available. You want the mint one? Yeah, 6. No, that's jank. And we're gonna have I guess a button that connect wallet. Style doesn't really matter. What it does, in a sense, if you don't know how to style, but really, yeah, I think all that really matters is just the functionality of it. Really, it says give it a gap, and I think that's really how is it placeholder text. Really, how it's going to go down. So, on that notion, let's get straight into the guts and meat of the contract, which to make sure I import everything correctly. Interesting. My bad, got distracted. Man, money be calling you. You feel me? You hear me? Money be calling you. You feel me? You hear me? I be stealing. Let's steal you, Irvin. You feel me? All right, now import providers contract, because we're gonna be access kind of utilities from who? Ethers. I guess they good. And we're gonna import web3 module from web3 module. What else I didn't really say? And we don't want to have this. I forgot, guys. I want to get straight to the meat of this. This gives us access to whatever. But this gives us access to the providers contract utility we'll be using from Ethers libraries. Get access to connect it to our network. With modules, a library, a wallet connector library allows us to do this. It says Rainbow Kit and other cool things. But in our contract, let's create a new folder called constants. In that folder, let's create a new file called index.js. What's going to go in this file? Going to export contract address, which is going to take in our contract address, export contract ABI, which is going to export our giant like these. We're going to be like these. Boom, like this. Look at this. Like this. Boom. Dang, I know the contract was so fat. right here, boom, like this, boom, like that. Now we have all these internal functions that we can access from the contract. Pretty cool, right? And we got the address we're calling from. Pretty cool. We don't need this open no more. And we're going to import contract. What the heck, man? Thought it was easy. Boom, boom. Export cons. I think that's I'm doing it right. From const/index. Now we're good on that part. Now is where we want to list our states. So at this point, we want to list like our most default state, rather than with smart contracts or even just dApps in general. Like this is first. Let's get access to our wealthy modal ref. To our wealthy modal reference. I didn't import that stuff, so let's do that. Import use state, use ref, use effect from React. Cool. So okay, so it's const with the model ref equals use ref. You'll see how we use this in a minute. But the main meat of the part is getting access to our, I guess, fun states. These are most fundamental to all contracts. Well, you want to check is check if wallet is connected. You do const is connected, set connected equals use state false, and no false const. Oh, it's check for loading. This is good for contracts that write to the blockchain. So const loading set loading, which you're gonna be dealing with more, equals use state false. And for our particular example, we do want to get the account connected address const account address set account address equals use state. It's gonna be a string. That's what we're gonna return. Cool. Do anything else? We want to see how much tokens have been minted. The const current tokens, set current tokens, boom, equals use state. I do feel like I will be turning these into strings. Yep. We want to see the max token IDs, const max token IDs, set max token IDs equals use state, same thing. We want to check how we want to get the wallet token. We want to see if the wallet has the ERC 1155 token, which they only can have one. So const user token ID set user token ID equals use state. It's gonna be interesting because I can turn to a string, I can turn it back to a number. And we can see we has one, so boom. So we got our state. So now we got to write our contract, and I usually write it like this first. Why? Cause I'm mostly just familiar with it. Actually, it wouldn't make no sense to write like this for you first. First, let's get access to the provider and sign it. Honestly, at some point, you just copy and paste this code. Once you have a familiarity with the code and you're making more progress, you just copy and paste it, or you can update to more, guess efficient libraries to speed up your processing time of just building these things, man. But for first video, we just const from get provider or signer equals async need signer equals false. Boom, and like these. Oh, they're wrong. Like these because they signature is the ERC const. Anyways, const provider equals await web3 ref current connect. We did not set this off, but you'll see what this does in a minute. It's going to connect us to our current. You'll see. You'll see. You have to see it in the access. Const web3 provider equals new providers dot web3 provider. Cool. Be honest with you, I'm not even sure what it does. I just know it works. Like it's weird. Like sometimes you don't know what the code really does, but you know it gets me to the job. Gets the job done for me. So const signer equals web3 provider get sign. This gets us to the person calling the contract, right? But now you want to get his address. The const address equals await signer get address. Boom. Then we can set account address. Boom. Then we are great. Now we want to get the chain ID. So const chain ID is equal to wait web3 provider get network. This returns our chain ID. Why is it wrapped in brackets? Because we're return an object. So be mindful of that. But now you're like, what? We're not. I reload the page. It doesn't connect it. Why is it not connected? Well, first, excuse me. Now we set a hook. We need to load on screen this hook right here. When you use an effect, if you're not familiar, effect hook is a hook that reloads, and it reloads with a condition on a certain condition. Depends if you put anything in these brackets. But in our particular cases, we don't need anything in those brackets, but good practice, right? So web3 model.ref current equals new web3 model model object what takes in the network. In our case, it's Mumbai provider options. In our case, it's this. Disable provider false. We want that. Boom, and then boom. Does it work? No, it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Because we still need a connect function. I didn't put the connect function in here. So const connect the asynchronous function, which is going to have a try in the catch block, and the catch will take an error, so const error e boom. Like put in the right spot, right? Anyways, yeah, okay. Wait, get provider signer set connected be true. Catch in the wrong spot. Yeah, it can't be right spot. And here's this guy here. Watch this. Watch what happens. On click. Connect. That's how you put the function. Watch what happens. I broke it. Class name. Class name. I guess that was. It's not what I was caring about right now. Whatever. Why the connect word, bro? What are you mad, 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 bro? And first of all, I do want to add this into it too. If need signer equals web3 provider get signer. Man. Why is it connect while not working? Houston, we hazy, brother. We hazy, brother. Houston, we hazy, brother. Houston, we hazy, brother. Curse. Ah, why is it not working? Alright, on click wrong. Is on click? On click, right? No. On click. Takes in the function connect. And okay, we'll see. It tries something different. It says console.log. Yep. Yippee. Oh, you work. You just don't want to work. Which is not working. It's interesting. Let's put the code of contract. So I'm interested in this. I'm not using the ring-B network. I'm kind of surprised that this contract is using the ring-B network. What? You shouldn't be using the ring-B network. Oh, I don't know. It's weird. No, I think no. The current connect. And then the brackets. Could call the connect function here. Connect. The function just doesn't work. What the hell? It's just a weird thing going on right now. That's so odd. Like that's doesn't even connect, bro. This is embarrassing, really. Look at where I went wrong. Where did I go wrong? 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 I went wrong somewhere. I went wrong somewhere in the formula. Where did I go wrong in the formula? 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 Yeah, darn it. Got a console on something? Console. Something. Oh, so it works. Oh, so you work. Oh, you work. So you work. You just don't want to get. You don't want to get what I want to get you. So I say something went into the function. So new. You know why it doesn't work, Slim? And I know it's simple. It's a simple fix. Am I still in the contract? I'm not. It's because I never even returned the provider. I just realized that in my mind I was like, return Web3 provider. But I don't want this in here no more. That's probably why it didn't work. Yeah. Come on. Web3 provider. It's not even getting access to this guy. It's not even getting access to this guy. Currently not. You're not even getting access to this guy. You're not even getting access to Web3 Markup. Alright, why are you not playing? Why are you playing with me? Why are you playing with me? Why are you making me look bad in front of my friends, man? Oh, so now you get connections to ring people. I put Mumbai in this giant, right? Refresh it. Oh, we should be good then. But no, it's not good. I just realized that. You should be connecting. You should be returning, guy. Why are you not returning? We have to be connect the provider. Hell. This is mad. I don't want to edit. Okay. Good. Am I connected already? I was already. Oh, I was already connected. I was already connected the whole time. Why? Because I'm already. Why did it not work, guys? Yeah, I'm gonna show you right now. Because I was already just simply my accounts already simply connected to localhost. So if I disconnect all my localhosts, even this one, connect the sites, localhost, and then even this one, connect the sites. All right, now refresh. Now connect wallet. What? Why they can't? It is not popping up. That's what's throwing me off. Cause like, how are you logging the address but we're not connected? Like, it's logging what address is it logging out? The 1199 BF. This one ain't never connected, bro. You're getting address to the account. You're not even connected, bro. Did it really that long ago? This is me. This is me right here. So you look at it, got 0.27 meg. Yeah, that's me, but oh no, right. Let me load it. I'm connected, guys, but this is just not how. This is just not how. This ain't like what I wanted to show you. How to connect. Wanna know? I'm gonna go run get some coffee. I'll be right back. Then we're gonna insert all the other functions, and you will be able to do this stuff. This is a live code along, guys. This is just like make errors and learn together, guys. I'm gonna talk too long. We'll get straight into business, but here are certain things I want you to change into this contract, and I'm going to bug it later. Understand why? But this right here, originally it was like this. What makes logistical sense, right? And what I said, this makes logistical sense. Let me mute my Discord, bro. Discord always be talking. Make logical sense, but it doesn't for some reason. So we're gonna do that way. We're gonna figure out why, and we're gonna see how this goes through in the contract. So on that note, we're gonna keep it like this, and we're going to compile this contract. So we're gonna actually go back to our cd my app clear access cd contract yarn hard hat deploy. We're gonna play a new contract of these particular functions available in this contract. While that deploys, net network rank there. Let's to the rank. No. Yeah. Sorry. network Mumbai. There we go. We should be good. Let's back that up. Oh yes, sir. Skis. Boom, 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 boom. We don't need that in there. Oh. There we go. Connect wall doesn't work. Oh, it does. I don't have an account address even available yet. Is it deployed? It's still deploying. While that's deployed, there are a couple functions that we can definitely add right now. So let's do this. So you see, we get the address right, and let's set account address to address, right? That's deployed. Then when we do it, you got the long address, and most front end you're never going to display it. So like there's a lot of libraries out there. They kind of do the work for you, you know. Kind of do it for you, but in this particular example, this is Web3 modal, so you gotta use your JavaScript abilities to do it yourself. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, Brody. Nah, for real though, but we're gonna split the string. When we split this is a function, so we're gonna call the function split string, and this is gonna take a string as an argument, and we're going concatenate two together as you see here. We're potentially gonna do this first. You're gonna do this first of the string. This end of the string, right? But dot's in between, right? So we're gonna see. I will type it out, but let's just show you. So let the result 1 equals takes a string. Was it sub string of the first? Gets 5 parameters of it. Let result